Namaskar and welcome to the week 11, the number which is natural number and master number. The objective of this presentation is to have an overview of what we studied last week and what we are going to study in this week. If you recall, last week we studied about the packaging and labeling regulations, then prohibition and restriction of sales, then the new packaging regulations which had come, then advertising and claims, and also the labeling and display which is under the draft mode is there. Now this week we are going to study the particularly contaminants regulations, and after going through this session you will be list out the various metal contaminants and their limits like lead, copper, arsenic, tin, cadmium, mercury, then methyl mercury, chromium and nickel. Then various crop contaminants, example like alpha-toxin is there. Then toxic substances like agric acid. What are the limits for the PCBs and pH compound in fish and fish products? Also the residues like insecticides, then antibiotics, the limits of biotoxin in fish and fish products. So the regulations which we are going to study is the food safety and standard the contaminants, toxins and residue regulation. So it includes the regulations also, compendium also, the recent notification also, and there is one webinar also, and the pesticide and regulatory provisions are there. Then the video on natural plant toxicants is also there. You can see it there. Now the structure of the regulations is, it includes like a general and definition. Then second is main chapter is about the contaminants, toxins and residues. The first is metal contaminants, so details are given. Then crop contaminants and natural substances. So crop contaminant, natural occurring toxic substances, PCBC and pH in fish and fish products. Then residues like insecticides, antibiotics and other active substances. Then limits of biotoxin in fish and fish products. Then other contaminants, melamine, histamine and fish products, toxin and residues are there. Now the additional resources also have been shared with you, and what are the adulteration, detection of adulteration, food allergens are there. So this makes an interesting. Now discussion forum, just see what are the new contaminants and their impact on food. So on food safety is there. With this, I wish you good luck, sincere thanks, and have a good time please.